Hey everybody, welcome back to What's in That Trunk? Last time, the thing that was in a trunk was anything you wanted. And what were you going to ask? Maybe you only have 3 wishes. Maybe you only have 1. Just waste a bunch of them. And then jump inside. It's fair to say I wasn't a big fan of the last episode. It had potential, and we wasted our time getting to it and never really got to enjoy it. An unenjoyable mess all around. This one is called Appointment on Route 17. Let's get to it. See let's get a businessman.
Welcome back, Mr. Bennett.
Heart transplant right here in our own office.
Witness Tom Bennett, a man who accepts his new organ as just one more item that money can buy.
He's got significant
All right, everybody.
hair
Thanks a lot.
going
That
on,
was
doesn't it?
Very nice. Let's get back to work.
A man who would tell you that the boundaries of the Twilight Zone are shrinking as miracles become commonplace.
A piano that plays itself.
Look, they want 3 floors. 3 high floors.
Tom, I know I said exactly the same thing.
What is that
I told him
picture?
was practically giving the store away. Now, about last night.
Ooh.
Yeah?
Can your heart take it?
My compliments to your surgeon.
That's funny.
Hey.
You.
Hey, guy.
Party's over.
Welcome back. Place hasn't been the same without our
Yeah,
killer shark.
yeah.
Yeah, I noticed that. 60,000 feet at $2 a foot. We can get at least 2.5.
If you can show me where we can hit them up for some more money.
You just up the price to 2.5 per foot.
Yeah.
And tell them to take it or leave it.
Is that a beanstalk? What is that? In the picture. It's creepy.
Did you ever own a pair of really good boots?
Excuse me?
Yeah, the kind of boot that fits around your foot like it's always belonged there.
If it doesn't have 3-inch heels, I'm not interested.
Right.
Where are you going? Be right back. I'm gonna go buy a pair.
I'm gonna buy some boots. Tom, we're in the middle of something here now.
You're serious, aren't you?
Sure.
Okay, let's go get them boots.
Everybody, quit work. We're going to buy some boots.
Come on, let's go for a walk.
Hot dogs for lunch, strolls on the beach. Tom, this is not like you.
But it's great, isn't it?
Come on.
Wait a minute, Tom. I can't go down there in my heels.
Take them off.
She could die.
Designer hose, $30 a pair. Why not?
That's a lot. $30 in the 80s?
Nice, huh?
Oh, hello. Is that someone you used to know?
Hello?
That woman.
What woman?
What about her?
Oh, she does here.
I've seen her before.
Where? You mean here before?
Maybe I have.
An old love?
While I can appreciate your firm's situation, I'm certainly
Look at the
supposed
boots.
to appreciate ours. If you wish to continue as a tenant, how about something to eat?
Look at that picture.
Sure. Julie, want to go?
Thanks. I think I'll pass this time.
Crazy beanstalk.
You know, I was thinking this place could use a few plants.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Like in the pictures.
Good night, Mr. Bennett.
He's weird.
Hate plants.
He's weird now. Oh, look at that building. That's cool.
Where are we headed?
Route 17.
Who cares? Just relax. We'll wander around till we stumble across something.
This episode is odd.
Okay, what's going on? Look, I know you like driving this car, Tom, but I'm starving.
Bear with me. I feel like...
Tom,
I don't know. I just felt like going in this direction.
Come on, Tom.
Tom, when you have a heart transplant, it's got to be a shock to your whole system, you know?
Oh, no, of course. It's whoever's heart he has. That's it. Oh, I'm so slow sometimes. We've had this story in a different show, but yeah, whoever he got the heart from is changing his personality. Probably that girl that he saw down by the beach. She is the girlfriend of the man whose heart he has, and now he's going to have feelings for her because that's not how anatomy works. But maybe it is in the Twilight Zone. He's going to get the shoes, the plants, the love, the car. He died probably in a car crash on Route 17. The boyfriend, the fiancé of that woman. And now he's going to find her and they're going to get together. It's not creepy at all. It's just a normal story. Normal, romantic story. I don't know why he's bringing this guy along, though. He's hungry.
Did they warn you about anything like, temporary craziness?
Well, what brought us here?
Tom, what is this?
This is dinner.
Get the hell out of here. This is not dinner.
You look at that.
What, the waitress?
She was working as a waitress in a... This isn't a cocktail bar. Will she have a connection with him, though?
What are we doing here?
Food, getting
Come on,
food.
it's a nice place. I want to get to know that waitress.
Yeah. She's looking at him. He's staring at her. She's clumsy.
Why? I don't know. There's something about her. It's like she's somebody I want to talk to.
Mister, is there some reason you've been staring at me since you walked in here?
Look, this is going to come from nowhere, but will you have dinner with me?
No.
She gets asked that 1,000 times a
Just
day,
dinner.
mister.
Honestly.
Sorry, I'm booked up till Christmas.
I'm serious. I think we have something in common. Take a chance. Tomorrow night. Or the next night.
Thanks, but no thanks.
He struck out.
He asked me for a date. What did you say? What do you mean, what did I say? I said no.
He looks rich.
You have got to start dating sometime, and this guy looks like one hell of a way to start.
Well, I'm not available.
Yeah, not since the accident.
Honey, Jamie's dead. You aren't.
Don't drop those eggs. The egg survived.
Tom, I want to talk to you.
Hey, what's up?
Agreed, we have no claims on each other, fine. But I will not be humiliated.
Is this about that diner
By
woman?
a waitress in some greasy spoon, Tom?
It was a nice place.
Hey, I go in there for lunch a couple of days a week. That's it.
So what's the attraction, the ambiance or the cuisine?
Both. Comfortable there. I feel good there. Which is strange, considering nobody likes me.
Least of all your waitress, I presume.
Mary Jo refuses to serve me.
Which is just the kind of challenge you like.
Wrong.
Maybe.
As a matter of fact, I keep telling myself this is stupid. But then, a couple of days later, there I am.
Oh, poor baby. All that meatloaf and no love.
You just can't get her out of his head. Or her heart.
Hi.
He's a regular. I don't know what they're looking at him funny for. They should all know him by now.
How about a piece of that cherry pie?
No, you're not coming here for the food. Fact is, if you're not coming here for the food, there is nothing here for you.
Hey, do you have any words of advice?
Don't you get the message?
Mm-mm.
You're not wanted around here.
Yeah, but
Come here.
can't stop him stalking.
It's not that you're not a nice man. It's just that, well, you gotta understand.
Where's she bringing him? What's she doing? She gonna give him advice? You see, her fiance died, you see? And then...
He's here.
What are you gonna say, Tom?
I gotta go.
Night.
I want to apologize. I had no idea. Your friend told me.
She had no business doing that.
Mary Jo.
You should stay
You guys
around,
must have been pretty close, huh?
just in case he's weird.
We lived next door to each other since we were 5 years old. We always knew we were going to get married. It was the kind of love that makes you hurt. The kind of love that you feel right down into your toes. He promised me. He wanted to wait until he had a good job. And it didn't matter to me at all, but
He does now.
it was important to him. And he did it. And he was coming right over and we were gonna celebrate. We were gonna have kids. They said he drove off the road. And they took him to the hospital.
They took his heart.
Even in death, he did good by somebody
Oh,
else.
here we go.
What do you mean?
Tell him.
Nothing that would mean anything to you. Now, please go away!
Wait, what was his name? I want to know his name.
Jamie.
Jamie Adler.
You can look him up on your system. We're already stretching out the reveal of the heart, aren't we?
Thank you, Doctor. Yeah, I appreciate it. Strictly confidential, I understand.
Did he not tell you? Or did he tell you and then tell you not to tell anybody? He told him. Look at these eyes.
Did you tell McLaughlin that he could set his own price?
His own price?
This is crazy, Tom. There is no way we can agree to it.
You know whose heart they put in me?
Some guy called Jamie Adler.
It's a man named Jamie Adler.
To which of you should I tender my condolences?
It's a good question.
He's going soft.
Where the hell are you going
I
now?
don't know. I'm going for a walk.
If you don't shave up, you're gonna lose everything. The house, the job, the car.
I got rid of that car.
What was wrong with the car? Oh, all right. Is this the sort of thing Jamie would drive? He's back.
What do you want?
Coffee.
Some of that cherry pie. He's dressing like everybody else now. They're not staring at him anymore.
He's still here. Yep, he is.
Go out the back way.
What's he want? After 5 cups of coffee, donut? I think he wants to talk to you.
Yeah, no shit.
I think if we went away for the weekend now, he'd still be here Monday morning waiting. What should I do? Follow your heart.
Hey, look, this is a weird story of persistence paying off. Because the last time he was here, we were both trying to chase him out. You know, and then he waited around till they were leaving and got out of his car all creepy in the dark. And she was like, "Get away from me." And then she told him the story about her boyfriend who died. And now he's back again. And now we're all, you know what? Maybe I will give him a chance. Maybe it's love. Maybe it's true love. Even her friend is on board. You know, instead of going, we should probably call the cops, get a restraining order. It's all about persistence, you know? If you love somebody enough and they don't show any signs of affection towards you, just keep showing up at their workplace. Just hang out in a car outside. You know? Maybe they'll change their minds. Hey, if anybody crazy is watching this, by the way, if you're crazy, I'm being sarcastic. Don't do that. Stop it. The music says it's romantic.
Please.
Just in case.
Am I really so terrible?
You could be.
It's nothing to do with you. I'm sure you're a very nice man. I'm not ready for anyone right now.
Is he going to tell her?
Can I tell you something? Sure. This morning I got this news. It's the kind of news that makes you want to go lie down for a while. Then I kind of got comfortable with it. You don't have the slightest idea what I'm talking about, do you?
Why would she?
Not really.
For a long time I was sick. They said it was my heart, but I think maybe it was my life. And now I've got another chance.
What do you want from me?
Just a chance.
Yeah.
Whenever you're ready. I've kicked open a lot of doors in my time, okay? But I'm willing to wait for this one to open by itself.
He's a better person now.
If it does, I'm gonna be there, I promise. Well, at least let me buy you a piece of pie. Give me a piece of strawberry pie with peach ice cream, please.
That's my favorite.
How did you know?
How did you know that?
Lucky guess?
You're a strange one.
He's your stalker, of course he knows.
I warn you, I'm not an easy person at times. Jamie made me a promise, too. He said that he would always be with me.
Yeah, I kind of suspected that. Well, he meant it, I'm sure.
Yeah, he's keeping that promise.
I'll keep my promise. Cross my heart.
That's funny.
A philosopher once wrote,
we're done.
"The heart has its reasons that reason does not know." Perhaps he was born knowing that truth. Or perhaps, like Mr. Tom Bennett, he discovered it with a little help from the Twilight Zone.
I like that he didn't tell her. I like that. It was kind of a gentle ending, which I appreciate. Not too heavy-handed. You know what I like about this episode? In contrast to the last episode, it wasn't loud. The loudness, i.e. the annoyingness of the episode, was dialed all the way back. Quite a gentle episode. Something else I liked about the episode, the creepy pictures in his office. I love those. They were Twilight Zone-y pictures of like tree roots or branches or something. Really cool. Go back and look at them if you can make them out. And yeah, it was a simple story. Man has a heart attack. A evil cutthroat businessman has a heart attack, gets a new heart from this loving, gentle guy, slowly turns his life around, slowly becomes a better person, and is drawn to the girlfriend of, the girlfriend. And maybe they'll work it out and maybe they won't. It's a creepy story about this heart that takes over a man's life, reprograms his brain, and forces him to stalk an ex-girlfriend. So yeah, you can read it both ways. But there was a certain gentleness to it that I appreciated, whether or not the story is a romantic one or a terrifying one or a bit of both. And yeah, I've seen that exact story play out in a different show, except it was even worse in that show. The oddness of it, the creepy nature of it was worse in this other show I saw. I couldn't accept it. For many different reasons. And I like the title of this one, Appointment on Route 17. It didn't really have anything, it didn't really spoil the episode in advance. It was kind of I don't know if that guy died on Route 17 or if this little cafe diner place is off Route 17 or what. But yeah, I like it. The next episode is called The Cold Equations. Oh, wait a second. This episode was 3:15. Last episode was 3:14, the pie episode. There was no pie in the trunk, but there was pie in this one. This one should have been 3:14. What were you thinking, Twilight Zone? Go back and change it. Maybe they did. Maybe it was originally 3:14 in the original broadcast. Pie. You gotta have pie in your pie episode. The next episode is 3:16. It's called The Cold Equations. Sounds like an equation for cold fusion. Something we're still trying to crack. Or maybe it's just someone with a cold heart who deals only in mathematics. An insurance broker. Well, we know we've had that really, really recently. Or something like that, with the bank episode. What is the title of the one after it? Stranger in Possum Meadow. I want to skip to that one to see what that's about. Possum Meadow. Okay. Some interesting titles coming up. I will see you next time.